space, guardian of the safety of the world.
Fighting for law and order, Captain Video operates from a mountain retreat with secret agents at all points of the globe. Possessing scientific secrets and scientific weapons, Captain Video asks no quarter and gives none to the forces of evil. Stand by for Captain Video and his Video Rangers. Last time, Video Rangers, you'll remember that Captain Video arrived in Shanghai with the Video Ranger and Lo Ming Tai. The captain immediately began to track down a report that a notorious warlord named Su Ching Sing had been seen with one of Captain Video's special rings. You also saw Dr. Pauly join forces with Su Ching Sing. And after Dr. Pauly put on an elaborate Chinese makeup, you'll recall that he performed his first act of villainy for Su Ching Sing, shooting a member of the Dancing Bear Tong in the cellar of the Rose of the East. As Saturday's story ended, you'll remember that Captain Video and the Ranger were in Lo Ming Tai's office as a pistol shot rang out.
See anything?
Yeah. I can see a man. He's running into a warehouse. He's gone, Captain.
That was only a warning shot, Captain Video. I know Shanghai marksman. Any one of us could have been hit had shooter wanted it.
Just a warning, eh? Well, I don't like being shot at. Lo Ming Tai, you say your nephew reported that Captain Connolly gave that ring to Su Ching Sing? What kind of a man is Connolly?
Bad man, Captain Video. He is worst ship captain on China coast. A known smuggler, a vicious tyrant to his crew.
Sounds like a great guy.
Yeah. I think we better pay him a little visit. He might be responsible for this shooting right now. He also might give us a lead on Dr. Pauly. Where can we find him?
I have heard it said that he frequents a cafe called the Rose of the East. It is the same cafe that the warlord Su Ching Sing has as his headquarters.
Well, now that they've started the shooting, we'll carry this war right into their own backyard. What's he look like, Connolly?
A ruffian, Captain Video, about my size. He is stocky, he is extremely rough, and he is known to partake most frequently in alcoholic beverages, Captain Video.
Out of my way, punk. What the?
Frisk him, Ranger.
What's the idea?
Blackjack.
He may have a gun.
There it is.
What is this, a hold-up? Maybe you don't know who I am.
They call you Black Dick Connolly, don't they?
That's right. Well, what's this all about?
We're asking the questions, Connolly. Come on, you're going with us.
Have you had your target practice, Dr. Pauly?
Bloodshed. Bloodshed. Your fingers are not stained, Su Ching Sing.
No. They are not. They never are. You will deliver this package and this note to the headquarters of the Dancing Bear Tong. You will leave it on their front steps. Go in haste. The sun must not see that work which is done beneath the moon.
I can get a lot tougher with you, Connolly, if I have to. You've had it very easy so far.
Well, I ain't doing no talking. I run a good, honest ship, and you ain't pinning no smuggling rap on me.
I'm not interested in what smuggling you do. Not right now, anyway. All I'm interested in is the whereabouts of Dr. Pauly. Now, if you know, you are going to tell me.
Dr. Pauly? Who's he?
You going to try and convince me you never heard of Dr. Pauly? What have you got there, Ranger?
The log of Captain Conley's ship. Lo Ming Tai and I went down to the dock and picked it up.
Go ahead, look through it good. I keep good, clean records.
Yes, I see you do. Should be about September the 20th. Here we are. Very interesting, Ranger. Listen. Thursday, 11:45 a.m. Sighted man, small native canoe. Ship hove to. Man picked up at 11:58 a.m. Man claimed to be off his course. All other members of his crew swept overboard in storm. Man requested to be put ashore on Nagu Island. This being on our course, it was done at 7:31 a.m. on Saturday.
That's just the way it happened. The way I read it there.
Lo Ming Tai saw that entry, Captain. He said he wanted to investigate it. Well, here he comes now.
Lo Ming Tai, I understand you wanted to investigate an entry in this logbook, the one about the man being dropped off at Nagu Island?
Even so, Captain Video, this humble person made certain inquiries by shortwave to cousins who live on Nagu Island.
Oh, good. What'd you find?
There has been no ship come within 50 miles of Nagu Island for past 2 months. There has been no man come to land.
Listen, Connolly, you and I both know how serious it can be when a captain makes false entries in his logbook. I can drag you up before the Marine Board. They'll take your ticket away for the rest of your life, or you wouldn't be able to row a boat out of this harbor.
Big talk. I've been a skipper for 25 years. No punk like you's gonna take my ticket away from me.
You still insist that you dropped this man off at Nagu Island?
That's what it says in the law, don't it? That guy's relatives are nuts.
All right, Ranger, you and Lo Ming take him to the cell downstairs. Maybe you'll change your mind a little later on.
Come on, up on your feet. Take care.
Yes, what do you want?
Would like to speak to Captain Video, please.
Who are you?
Member of Dancing Bear Tong. Very friendly.
Friendly, eh? Okay, come around the door. Come in.
We'll return to our story in just 1 minute. Boys and girls all over America, and men and women too, are signing the Freedom Scroll because they believe in liberty for people everywhere. Here are the words in the Freedom Scroll, your message to all the world. I believe in the sacredness and dignity of the individual. I believe that all men derive the right to freedom equally from God. I pledge to resist aggression and tyranny wherever they appear on earth. I am proud to enlist in the crusade for freedom. I am proud to help make the Freedom Bell possible, to be a signer of this Declaration of Freedom, to have my name included as a permanent part of the Freedom Shrine in Berlin, and to join with the millions of people throughout the world who hold the cause of freedom sacred. Rangers, if you haven't signed the Freedom Scroll and joined the crusade for freedom, check the Crusade Committee in your town. Ask how you can join hands with millions of your fellow Americans in this crusade for freedom. Now, once again, let's return to our story. As Captain Video proceeded to receive his mysterious visitor, thousands of miles away at the mountain laboratory, the electronic equipment swung into precise and automatic action as the remote carrier beam focused sharply on Captain Video's special agent.
What do you think, Philip? Oh, what's wrong now?
Plenty. Chic David caught me swiping another...
Oh, of all the blundering, blithering boobies I have ever known, you are the king.
Well, cool down. Maybe I did you a favor by smoking this thing out in the open.
Oh, don't be so silly. We knew all about your machine gun. We know every move the Nazis make, you understand?
Well, what are you waiting for?
Well, we have a treaty with the Arabs.
Forbes, you can't play ostrich with little Adolf. No, sir. He'll kick you right in the tail feathers.
Mr. Malone, haven't you done enough already? You've got your headline, and you'll have it soon. I can just see it. El Mukhtar, ravaged by Arabs. The pity of it is that none of us will be alive to read it.
You see? She's right. Now, that's what I've been trying to tell you.
Our scouts are coming in. The Arabs are riding to attack. We'll do all we can, and I'm afraid we're greatly outnumbered.
We'd better get the women and the children into the fort, hadn't we?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything I can do?
Yes. You can get the very devil out of Libya.
Oh, I must be losing my grip. Took a field marshal to kick me out of Greece. I'll see you to the fort.
I rather you wouldn't.
Okay, sister.
Have Captain Whiteley move his men up the east wall.
Upstairs. Well, if you're not in on this thing, why don't you do something to stop them?
Peace, my people! Peace!
Look. As long as he lives, you cannot be free. But he does live.
My children! Peace!
No one is entitled to two lives. Verily, you speak the truth.
To a long and profitable friendship, Dr. Parley. I believe you will prove very useful to me. He said, the jackal may enter a burrow that is denied to the lion.
Is that an insult?
No, not at all. The reference was made to size, not to courage. You see, Doctor, I deliberately closed certain avenues to myself because of my abhorrence of bloodshed. Yet you may enter these same avenues without distaste, even with an eagerness.
I do not dislike killing, if that's what you mean.
Exactly. Yes?
The gun was delivered
most worthy one. It was dropped on steps of the headquarters of the Dancing Bear Tongue.
Good.
There is more to tell. Even at this moment, 2 officers are holding a man known as Captain Black Dick Connolly.
So?
So. And there is more. A member of Dancing Bear Tongue was seen on his way to the cell where Captain Connolly is held prisoner.
This is most interesting. What do these 2 officers look like?
It is said they are of the ring.
You have done well. It appears your friends have arrived, Dr. Polly.
Friends? What friends?
It is he of the ring, here in the city.
How could you have found me so quickly?
He is here in the city, but he has not found you yet. Your disguise is perfect. It will not be pierced.
Yes. Yes, you are right.
At any rate, you will not be in the city long. You are needed in the field to control my men. But first, I have a task for you, Dr. Polly.
More, target practice?
No, not that. Much money is needed for my operations. The treasury is low. You will help me fill it, Dr. Polly.
How?
There is much gold in the Imperial Bank. You will break into the bank. I will be able to pay my men, buy supplies, and lay in stores of guns and ammunition.
Where is this?
Benda, the pretty one, will show you. Benda, you and Dr. Polly will carefully examine the Imperial Bank. You will go there in an enclosed rickshaw. There is a weak spot in our organization. Captain Richard Connolly. Our structure needs strengthening there. That is all.
Well, let me get this straight. You say that you're a member of the Dancing Bear, Tom.
I sought you out, Captain Video. All good people of Shanghai are on your side. Each one welcomed your arrival.
Well, it looks as if our arrival wasn't as big a secret as we thought it was, Captain.
I guess not, Ranger. Well, you certainly seem to know an awful lot about me. What was it specifically you wanted to see me about?
I'm called Mu Ting Song. Myself and all other members of Dancing Bear Tong will help you combat evil forces of Su Ching Sing.
Evil forces?
Su Ching Sing is most evil, Captain Video.
Oh.
He claims to hate bloodshed, and I know he would not hurt a fly, but he hurts men. He has taken advantage of disasters to loot and pillage. He has smuggled the flowers of forgetfulness. He has caused men to be murdered. Behind the gentle face lies a cold, cruel will. These were found on the steps of my Tong's headquarters. This is a declaration of war, Captain Video. If Su Ching Sing turns loose his bandits, Shanghai may not know peace for years.
Well, specifically, I came here to Shanghai to track down a man named Dr. Pauly. But if I can do anything to preserve peace in Shanghai, so much the better.
Then you will help us.
I certainly will. I'll do everything I can.
All members of Dancing Bear Tongue will help you and guard you, Captain Video. Their fortunes are at your disposal. And so are their lives, if you need them.
Well, looks as though we've made a friend, Ranger.
Sure does.
We'll return to our story in just 1 minute, Rangers. Rangers, did you ever think what it would be like traveling along in an open car without a windshield? Boy, you wouldn't go very far before you got all splattered with mud. And you'd have to keep your eyes closed so as not to be blinded by the dust. Well, when you're traveling along in life, Rangers, common sense acts as a pretty important windshield. It lets you see where you're going, and at the same time, it keeps you from getting splattered by the mud of prejudice. Now, suppose you've made pals with some fella. Maybe he goes to a church that's different from yours, or his folks come from a different country, or his skin is of a different color. Will these differences get in your way? Of course not. Heck, you know what he's like inside. You know he's fun to be with. He likes the same games and goes for the same hobbies and sticks up for you like a real pal. Well, that's how your common sense acts as a windshield, Rangers. As long as you use it, no one can throw dust in your eyes. Now let's get back to our story.
Put it away somewhere for safekeeping, Ranger. We'll make a test of the gun and that paper later on.
Right. I guess you can put it in here. This looks safe.
All right.
If you don't mind, Captain, I'd like to look up Lo Fong Kai. I haven't seen him since we were both at the Lazy K Ranch together, and I figured maybe he could give me a few tips on how these local characters operate.
Oh, that's a good idea. Go ahead, Ranger. I'll give you the scanning report when you get back.
Right.
Oh, and another thing. When you get back, I want to question Black Dick Connolly some more.
Right, sir. I'll bring him up with me.
Okay. Well, set time elementation. That's 5 minutes, 40 seconds. Power on. Fade in, delayed circuit pattern, KRTL6. Sharp focus.
This place is for rent. Been watching this man Strayer for a long time. He was one of Himmler's most dangerous agents.
You mean you're not an Arab?
Well, maybe in Brooklyn they'd call me an Arab. But actually, I'm military intelligence. May sound corny to you, but it's true.
No wonder those razor blades weren't any good.
Dave, you're a great sheik.
I'm a very lucky man to have friends as you.
Oh, what a story. What a story.
Hey, Dave, there's only one thing I don't understand. How come when Strayer shot at you, such close range, he didn't kill you?
This saved my life. Good omen. It will always remain a symbol of lasting peace between you.
Those cashiers are simple people, Bender.
They know about money. They know nothing about peace.
That mission did not take you long, Dr. Tully.
There was no need to waste time.
I saw all that I needed to. The robbing of the Imperial Bank will be child's play.
Indeed.
Yes, certainly. It will take 3 men and myself, no more.
Your words amaze me, Dr. Polly. Here in Shanghai, when bandits descend upon a bank, they descend by the hundred. They scatter the populace and then pick the meat from the nuts at their leisure.
I shall use modern methods. I assure you that not one member of the Imperial Bank will know that the bank has been robbed until the following morning.
Yes? Thank you.
What was that all about?
Merely a report that an errand has been completed. It need not concern you. Tell me, Dr. Polly, when do you plan to visit the Imperial Bank?
Tonight. I will take Bender here and any other 2 men.
They are yours. There is an excellent man stationed just behind that door, and others are nearby if needed.
Excellent, excellent. All the men I need at my disposal. Yes, at last I have competent assistance.
Okay, Donnelly, Captain Video wants to see you and ask you a few more questions. Come on, quit stalling. Let's go. Come on. No, Paul. He's dead. Last time I saw this paper was in a desk drawer. What goes on around here?
Video Rangers Su Ching Sing certainly had Black Dick Connolly taken care of. How do you suppose that piece of paper got into the villainous sea captain's hand? Will Dr. Polly succeed in his daring scheme to rob the Imperial Bank? And what will Captain Video do when he discovers that his prisoner has been murdered right in Lo Ming Tai's headquarters? Well, there will be plenty of exciting action tomorrow. And I know you're going to meet me right here, Rangers, for Captain Video and his Video Rangers. Captain Video is played by Richard Coogan. The Video Ranger by Don Hastings. Dr. Pauly by Hal Conklin. Captain Video is written by M.C. Brock and directed by Larry White. Your announcer has been Fred Scott.
This is the DuMont Television Network.